to the desk, Amanda Hall, normally one of our absolutely most popular at-home psychics. Welcome and nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too, Mel.
You are a legend.
Oh, thank you.
No, you are. I know you are. You have been in the business for how long?
Over 35 years.
Now, tell me, you're kind of an entrepreneur as well. You created your own at-home tarot cards?
Yeah, I created a set of cards with an Australian publisher 7 years ago now, called Simply Tarot, and immediately we went to the bestsellers list here in Australia, which was pretty exciting for a little Aussie success story, and we've been around the world with it, up to now over 140,000 copies sold worldwide.
Wow.
So that's quite fabulous. A success story.
Simply Tarot, that's called. And what you do so many things. I mean, I keep saying you're a tarot expert, master, clairvoyant, a master astrologer as well. Have I left anything out?
No, not really. Tarot is my passion, and teaching has always been my passion. I've been teaching over 30 years in the industry with tarot. That's how I came to do the Simply Tarot set. I was the first teacher to take it to the TAFE system in Australia, and that was an easy thing to do 17, 18 years ago when they sort of thought they thought if they got 6 people in a class it'd be fun. And we had 86 in 15 minutes, so that was pretty popular.
That's great. That's great. You'd have even more now.
Absolutely, yes. Yes.
People are really looking for, that spiritual connection. Guys, well, send through your text messages now while Amanda is at the desk. In fact, we do have one coming through. No, it's a voicemail for you.
Wonderful.
Let's take a listen.
Hi, my name's Sue, 30th of the 3rd, 1959. Just wanting to know what you can see for me coming up in the new year. I've had a really tough 2012, but yes, just wanting to know what you can see. And also, will my son's business succeed? His name is Daniel, 21st of the 4th, 1990. Thank you, guys. And hi, Mel. Nice to see you on the show. Bye.
Hi, Sue. Thank you so much. That's very sweet of you. Much love. Okay. Thank you.
Okay, Sue, the first thing is, with you being an Aries, you're going to find that the last 12 months has been incredibly difficult, but now we're going to start to see some major breakthroughs coming through for you, particularly from about March onwards next year. You're going to find that the old era of your life is going to fall away and things are going to start to turn a corner and come into much more positive times. It's been a completion year for you this year, Sue, so it's been a time to tidy up loose ends, sort out the things that you no longer want in your life, and also look to what the bright future that you're going to have. So let's look at 2013 starting around your birthday for you next year, and then things are going to start to move very positive forward after that because you've cleared up all the mess that's been sitting around you in 2012. Also, you asked about your son, Daniel. Daniel's going to go through a little bit more of a tough time, I feel, for the next 6 months or so with the business. He's actually got to grow up a little bit. He's been a little bit too lenient and letting people get away with things. He's got to tighten everything up, and then he'll find he'll start to get the success that he needs in the business. But he needs to be a little bit more firm on how the money's being spent and how he gathers the money in. That's his major problem, is cash flow.
Wow. That's like spot on.
Absolutely, yeah, but young Daniel's been too generous.
Too lenient, you said, too generous. Okay,
yeah, so he needs to...
hopefully that really helped you. I think that was really good. If you'd like an extended reading with Amanda, then wait till she's back in one of the booths. But much love to you, Sue. Okay, for the meantime, we have a text from Dee, 28th of the 8th, 1962 is her birthday. May I have a general reading for the next 3 to 6 months? Kiss, kiss, kiss. A kiss to you too.
Yes, kiss, kiss back to you, Dee. Dee, the first thing I'm going to say to you is there's a lot of emotions there that you need to really release. The last couple of months you've been sort of bottling up emotions. There's been some massive changes in your life. There's been a number of endings, changes and transformations. I think there could have also been a relationship that's come to an end, or the realisation that it's not going anywhere. So there's still some tears to be shed, but once you release those tears and you move forward again, you'll find that your life will start to sort of slowly start to unfold in the way that you want it to do. I want to say to you, Dee, stop being so hard on yourself. It's like, stop putting yourself under the microscope. Look at yourself and say, hang on a minute, I've done really well in this area, and, I managed to get up and go to work today, and that's, no mean feat with the things that have been going on in your life. It's been a really tough year for you, particularly since about April. I feel it's just sort of everything that you've touched seems to have not gone the way that you wanted it to. It's starting to come back now. You see the death card here. That's nothing to be frightened of. That's spelling the end of the bad cycle, or the change cycle that Dee's been in. So there's some really positive stuff coming up once we release those tears.
Okay, stop being so hard on yourself.
Absolutely.
That's a really good message too, Dee. So So thank you so much for your text. Now let's have a look at A. We'll do another text message right
Okay.
now. It is coming. We do have Natalie at home, by the way, in the meantime. Our psychics here in studio are currently busy, but they will be off the call shortly. But Natalie is at home. She's pin number 168. Okay, the text is from Maria. 20th of the 12th, 79. What does my love life hold for the next few months? Amanda, love.
Okay, Maria, I think you've got to get into the real world, can I say that to you, in a nice sort of way? Because I think at the moment, I think you're fantasising about some romance that you would like to bring into your life. I'm going to say to you that's not the right person for you. Let's sort of start opening the doors much wider to the possibilities of new romance coming into your life. There's actually 2 men coming in the new year for you. You're going to have a choice of 2, lucky you. But it's more about understanding what it is that you want out of a relationship for 2013. There's been a lot of tears, a lot of sadness, and you seem to have always attracted people that you needed to fix up. Now, we've done that lesson. We don't want any more fixer-uppers. We want people now that can help you become like a rose, to unfold and blossom, the person that you want to become. But 2013 actually is a very, very big year for you, Maria. Possibility of a job change in the second half of the year with much more money. So hang on to your hat. It's going to be a wonderful ride.
That's good news, Maria. So, you know, you possible job change and stop, you know, this is what we do as women. We kind of attach ourselves to people who we need to take care of.
Exactly.
A lot. So, you know, stop doing that. Okay, come and join us here live at Psychic TV, guys. By the way, join our Facebook page as well. We'd love to have you there, have you liking our page, have all your friends liking our page, because I know a lot of us are going through something. You know, it's been one of those years.
It has been.
A lot of people have a lot of questions right now. You know, you've probably watched the show a few times. Tonight is the night to make the connection with us. We are live, and I'm sure there's that little bell in your head saying, okay, I really want to connect with Amanda now. So let's see who is connecting with her next. And we have a voicemail, Amanda.
My name is Rosalind. My date of birth is the 28th of the 3rd, 1963. And I would just like to get a general reading for the next 3 to 6 months with Amanda Hall, please. Love the show. Have a great night, ladies. And, yeah, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Rosalind.
Hi, Rosalind. The first thing I want to say to you is you've got to take your power back. Being an Aries, I think you've let go of your power in the last couple of years particularly. I want to say to you, take your power back, start to think on your feet and sort of say, this is what I want, this is what I need, and I'm going to start standing up for myself a little bit more. There's a couple of work issues here to me which are a little bit tricky at the moment. That would be the only place that I would suggest to you to keep your mouth a little bit zippered at the moment. Do a lot of listening and a lot of observing, but don't do a lot of talking at the moment. There is some changes going on behind the scenes in the work environment. Now, it's going to be uncomfortable for a little while, probably through to the end of February. After that, I think there's going to be some massive changes around the work, which are going to be very, very positive. And I feel after that, you could be in line for a promotion or an opportunity there to bring in some extra money. So there's some really positive money cards here after we've got through this little bit of a drama here with the work issue. So just be aware of that. But back here, I'd like to say to you, Rosalind, that you need to make sure that you're getting adequate rest. You haven't been getting enough sleep lately. And it's sort of like, even if you plonk yourself in front of the telly and just relax, doesn't matter, as long as you're sitting still for a little while, that will help get your energy levels back up and help you to be able to cope with what's coming up ahead of you in the next few months with the work.
Oh, I just was kind of jotting that down. So if you can get through the work issues past Feb, it's going to get better.
Absolutely.
So you actually gave her a warning there.
Yeah, it's like, you know, do a lot of listening, do a lot of observing, but don't do a lot of talking. You know, do a lot of fancy that. Oh, really? Oh, really? Yes. Oh, gee, that's amazing.
Wish
you know.
you told me that a few years ago. That's fantastic. If you'd like more from that reading, Rosalind, which I bet you do after hearing even just that, then wait till Amanda is back at one of the booths and we'll tell you which one she'll go to. We're going to have a look at a gorgeous picture message from Jasmine. Beautiful name. 1st to the 2nd, 1990. Will I be coming into money anytime soon? Jasmine.
Well, Jasmine, the first thing I want to say to you is I don't know that, darling, you're going to be coming into any unearned money soon. I wish I could say that you're going to win the lottery or something. I don't think so, sweetie. I think any money that you're coming into, you know about and you've earned, and it's well deserved. I'd like to sort of take you back to an emotional issue here, which I think is connected to the young man in your life at the moment with the blue eyes. There's some emotional issues there that need to be sorted out. I'm not sure whether the two of you have moved in together or have been talking about moving in together. If you haven't moved in together yet, I'd say hold off for a little bit of time. I think you both need to establish the relationship a little bit more. There is going to be some massive changes in the new year, probably after about April for you. There's your divine wish coming there with a little bit more money. Then I think that's the perfect time to make the change of residence, to consider moving in with the boyfriend, something like that, but not before April, sweetheart. You need to sort of get to know each other a little bit better. But there is plenty of money around you, but unfortunately, sweetie, it's money that you're earning.
Money that you're earning already. I just think you're frighteningly real. Yes, really, just totally spot on. So Amanda is just doing snapshot readings at desk at the moment. I know that you're all just fascinated as much as I am. If you'd like to have an in-depth, very in-depth reading, then wait till she's back and call one of the numbers on your screen. Now, we are going to take a listen to a voicemail at the moment, and that is from?
Robin, 17th of the 2nd, 1965. Hi, Mel. Message for Amanda, please. Amanda, I'm needing to get a job. I just wondered if you can see anything coming up soon and a start date. Really appreciate it. Thank you and have a lovely night. Bye.
Hello,
Okay.
Robin.
Okay, Robin, first thing out is the money contract card. So there's definitely a job offer coming, I feel, within the next 10 days. So if you've just been for a job interview in the last week or so and you thought, gee, I really would have liked that job, but I didn't get an answer back, there is an answer coming. You weren't the first choice of applicant. The first one didn't work out. They're going to offer you the job. You're actually going to work out to be the right applicant. It may not start out being as permanent as what you'd like it to be. It's starting out on a trial period and maybe on a casual basis, but take it because it is going to lead into a permanent full-time job. And I'm also going to say to you, after June next year, I can see some massive changes in your life, not necessarily a move of residence, but some massive changes in your life, and things are going to really take off for you in the second half of 2013. But the major importance at the moment is getting you back to work, getting your finances sorted out, and starting to get your life slowly back on track again, which it's been a very, very difficult year for you in a number of ways, Robin, and it's time now to just sort of take a breather, put your best foot forward, but the job is coming.
Wow, it is. So in the next 10 days, that contract
Absolutely,
will come.
yeah.
Wow.
And it was a job she's already been for an interview.
I want to just leave the desk and call you. I'm going to have to call in next time you're here. I actually will. I definitely will do that. Okay, we do have the at-home psychics 24/7. So if you can't connect with us this evening, they're available 24/7, and they are option 5. By the way, we have now re-established this new listening in feature that you can call and actually listen into our psychics live, talking to other callers. So you get a snapshot of which one will be the perfect fit for you. It's a fantastic feature. We've had it before. We've brought it back. So welcome to the show. Don't be scared of us. We'd love to help you. We have a text message from Lee, 7th of the 1st, 60. Hi, first time watcher. Hello, Lee. Welcome. Could I please get a general reading?
Okay, Lee, it's lovely to welcome you to the show, being a first time having a reading. The first thing I want to say to you is that there's some massive changes coming up around the home. I don't know whether you've been doing some renovations or some changes or thinking of moving residence, but there's certainly a big decision to be made around the current residence that you're living in. There's also going to be some major money that needs to be spent. Now, I'm not sure whether that means it's a renovation or whether you're looking to move and go into a new place of residence. Whatever it is, it's a good decision. It's like you've been mulling this over for quite some time. Being a Capricorn, you're always very cautious about your money, and particularly this year you've sort of felt that it hasn't been easy to come by. Even though there's been regular work and everything like that coming in, it's been a rather expensive year. So it's sort of like you're hesitant to spend too much money in case, you know, there's a few other unforeseen things that come in. I'm going to say to you, we're at the end of that now. It's time now to sort of get a little bit more positive and start to sort of move forward. Sometimes we've got to spend a little money to bring in more money behind it. You know, sometimes we make our own lives stagnant by being frightened to take that next step, and it's time now for Lee to take that next step.
Thank you, Lee, so much for your voicemail. And let us know. I know that welcome to the show, first-time viewer. We love to have first-time viewers. And to anyone else out there, take Lee's, you know, just kind of do the same thing. We'd love to have you on the show. And Lee, if you'd like to leave us a message on Facebook, that's Psychic TV Oz. So we'd love to hear what you thought of that. We have a text message from Vicky, 13th of the 1st, 81. Shall I go into business with my friend Emma? And great show, guys. Thank you so much, Vicky.
Vicky, I don't want to be the bearer of bad news, but I would run.
Run? Really?
The first card out here indicates to me that this is not a wise idea. Look at the arguments and the battles that are going to be around the business partnership or the arrangement. Sometimes it's best not to go into business with friends. Sometimes you're better off staying friends and going your own separate ways. I actually think, Vicky, that you've got more of a business acumen than what your friend's got. You would end up being the person that would be doing the majority of the work, and it's going to ruin a really good friendship. So maybe you're better off sort of suggesting that they do their thing and you do your thing and you go your way. You've got a very, very strong determination. You've got a good business head. You know intuitively as well as practically what needs to happen in a business, and you don't need to carry someone else. Once you make your mind up and set that other person free, then I think go ahead. I think you're going to do really, really well.
Okay. Well, you can't get it plainer than that, I
No, you can't, unfortunately.
You tell it like it is, don't you?
I do, yes.
You really do. I'm discovering that. So, Vicky, if you'd like an in-depth reading with Amanda, I mean, obviously that was to the point, but she can go further in depth
Absolutely.
with you. Wait till she is back in one of the booths, and when she's back there, we'll tell you which option she is to call. Okay, voicemail, guys.
Hi, it's Judy, 18th of the 4th, 56. I'd love a reading from Amanda. I'd like a general reading on love and work. Thank you very much. Love the show.
Okay. What was her name? Sorry?
Judy.
Judy.
Hi Judy, lovely to have you connect with us again. First and foremost, I'm going to say to you, let's leave love out of the equation at the moment, Judy. Unfortunately, I don't see love on the horizon yet until the second half of 2013. It's time now for you to get your finances in order, to work out who you are and where you're going and what you want. Again, I want to say to you, being an Aries as well, you need to take your own power back. For some reason or other, you girls have been giving your power away, and it's time now to take it back again. The Aries energy to me should be about spontaneity. Don't necessarily think too much. When you think too much, you make wrong decisions because you've lost that momentum. It's like, you know, this feels right, let's do it, let's act upon it. There's been a few tears and frustrations this year. I'm going to say to you, there may have even been a loss of somebody very close to you, whether that was somebody that we lost through death or whether it was somebody that we lost that moved away or something like that. But that's been a little bit difficult for you to come to terms with. If it's been the first, what I want to say to you is just have a little chat with them every night before you go to bed, because they are around you. You've got lots of spirit energy around you at the moment, and there is lots of loved ones from the other side trying to come through with messages. And it's like they want to connect with you directly. They don't necessarily want to come through me and do it. They want to make connection with you. So listen to little things, you know, look for little signs. You know, they're all around you. But next year is certainly going to be a much better year. But I'm sort of looking more at the second half of the year for you, more so than the first half, Judy.
It's good to know, though. Even
Absolutely.
if it means waiting, I'd rather know. Thank you so much for being so upfront and honest about it. And by the way, Natalie is available option 4. She's pin number 168. And Nikki Stewart, the love guru, she is ready to take all your relationship questions. And I'm sure there's a lot of girls out there and guys. I can't be biased because a lot of guys watch the show as well.
They do.
Have some love issues. So she is option 3. And for the moment, we're going to have a look at a picture message. It's coming. It's Ellen. There she is, gorgeous girl.
Isn't she?
17th of the 6th, 86 is her birthday. Is there a future with my current love? Can't wait to hear.
Ellen, I wish I could say that there was, but
I wish I didn't hear.
no. At the moment, there's a couple of issues, Ellen, that need to be sorted out. Now, I'm not going to rule this one out as being saying to you that this is not potential long-distance relationship or, you know, long-term relationship. What I'm saying at the moment, we both need to put our cards on the table. You're both not listening to the other person. You want what you want. This is why we've got the 3 of Swords here, and it's sort of like stop dredging up the past. Whatever's happened and we've had arguments about in the past, let's leave it in the past. Let's aim now for a happy home, you know, really good relationship, and let's get this relationship back on track. I think part of the problem is that you think he spends too much money and he's not really getting serious about a future. He says he wants a future and he wants you in his life, but he's not showing you the action to match the words. So I think once we get through that, I think, yes, this could be happily ever after.
Okay.
But we have to get through this little issue to begin with, and Ellen knows that.
Yeah, do you think sometimes when they ask the questions
Oh, they already know the answer.
already-
They do. They're just looking for confirmation.
We do. Guilty face? Okay, we do have 2 of our psychics that just finished calls right now. Sharona, she's available. Sharona McLaughlin, thank you. She's available right now. She's got over 25 years experience, really known for her accuracy. And we do also have, is Nikki available? just got a call. Okay. But don't forget, you can choose to listen in, guys. We've just brought that back as of this evening. You can choose to listen to your favourite psychic. I would listen to a bit of all of them and, you know, decide which one resonates with you before you decide to talk to them. Okay, we have a text message for you. Lauren, 3rd of the 3rd, 87. Do you see any romance coming my way soon?
Yes, Lauren, I do actually see romance coming your way. The first thing I want to talk about is a man from your past coming back up here. Now, general rule of thumb, I usually say if they're in your past, they're in your past for a reason, or they're an ex because there was some reason why. But in this situation, I want to make an exception to the rule, and I want to say to you, it's time now to sit down and actually listen to what this man's got to say from the past. He's got hazely brown eyes. I think possibly when the two of you were in the relationship before, you were both too young, too immature to understand the depth of the feelings that were there. Now, at the same time as that man comes back into your life from the past, which is around Christmas, you're also going to meet another man. But this other man with the blue eyes, I'm going to say to you, is not telling you the truth. I actually think he's already in a committed relationship or in a marriage. You want to give that sort of person a wide berth, even though he might be very attractive. Sometimes the universe sends us tests. And sometimes the test is to understand and listen to our own instincts and not so much listen to other people, but to listen to our own inner voice. And I think that's what she needs to do. She's never actually got over this man from the past. Nobody else has ever been able to measure up to him. Now there's a reason for that, because there's still very much a karmic or a soul connection there. There's something that they need to work out. But I think this time round, I think they'll make it. I think they were just too young, and the emotion or the pull together then was too strong. You know, they just couldn't deal with. Yeah, you've got goosebumps as I have.
Severe goosebumps.
Bumps, yeah. But it's a really positive relationship. But they needed that little bit of a break to bring it back to being right.
Okay, Lauren.
Yes,
if
please.
I was you, I mean, hazel eyes, blue eyes. I'm sure they've got names, but you know we're referring.
Yeah,
to
and that's the sort of perfect situation when he comes back in, say the hazel-eyed man comes back in, to either give me a call in the booth if I'm here or if I'm working from home, and we can do a detailed sort of compatibility about and pick up the things and help her work out the issues that might have pulled them apart initially.
Great. Okay. Well, Lauren, I would suggest you call back because we're going to pop you over into booth number 2.
Wonderful.
Oh, we're not? Oh, we've got a voicemail first.
Okay,
and
fine.
then we'll pop you over there. But she'll be over there soon, Lauren, so if you'd like a detailed reading, then certainly call back and speak to her in booths. The voicemail is from...
Hi, it's Joanne. The 3rd of the 6th, 1980. I just want to ask some questions over my recent breakup, and is there any work opportunities coming? Thanks a lot and have a great night.
Thank you, Joanne.
Okay, Joanne, as far as the recent breakup that you've just had, I think you already got all the answers. I think what you need to do now is be honest with yourself. You saw that this relationship was coming to an end and you knew it was going to come to an end rather suddenly. I don't think either one of you were being completely honest with each other, so it's no surprise that it came to an end. As far as the job situation or the work situation, I don't know that the perfect job is coming along just yet. I think you need to give it a little bit more time, and I also feel that you need to upgrade some of your skills. I think you've got a lot of skills there that are half-baked. They need to be sort of tightened up. Maybe you need to go back and get some further training so that then when you do actually start applying for jobs, you're going in with a much more confident outlook than what you had previously. The 2013 will be a much stronger year and a much more positive year for you. But this man that you've just broken up with, I need to say, he's coming back. You will go back around the merry-go-round together again, and it probably will have the same ending. But for some reason or other, it hasn't been resolved yet. It isn't finished yet. It's a karmic relationship, and sometimes they take a little bit of trickiness.
A karmic relationship.
Yes.
Huh? Okay, if you'd like to know more about that, Joanne, then we're going to pop Amanda back into booth number 2. So that means you'll be option 2.
Wonderful.
Well, I think that anyone who's a first-time listener or first-time viewer this evening, having listened to how to the point, specific and direct you are, would be crazy not to finally take that plunge and give us a call. So we're going to pop you over
wonderful.
there, and I'm sure that you'll be busy.
Okay, thanks, Ruth.
Thank you, gorgeous.
Okay.
Wow, I've been really intrigued. I mean, I spend my whole nights here pretty much getting goosebumps and shivers. I'm learning so much from these psychics, and hopefully so are you as well. So if you are sitting on the fence right now, you watch the show week in, week out. Maybe you've just watched it maybe last night, you're watching it tonight. You know there's a reason that you're watching it. Perhaps you've got some issues that you'd like some help with. So I can't help you, but our professional psychic can certainly do that, and they are available in the studio. You can now also listen in to the conversations, to a selection or a few minutes of the conversations that they have with other viewers, and that will give you an insight into which psychic you perhaps resonate with the most, which is a fabulous chance for you to finally take that plunge to actually get the help that you need. All right, I'd like to welcome to the desk Sharona McLaughlin. You've been very busy on the phone. Nice to meet you officially.
You too, darling.
Welcome. You've been